When a man starts to wake up, he naturally pulls away from the crowd. Not because he hates people, not because he feels superior, but because the usual ways of living stop making sense. The noise that once entertained him now feels hollow. The conversations that once filled his hours now sound like echoes with no substance. The endless chase for approval, for success, for belonging, it loses its grip on him. He doesn't withdraw out of anger. He doesn't retreat to punish the world. He simply sees too clearly to continue pretending. And so, without fanfare, without resistance, he begins to walk alone. At first, this confuses him. He wonders why the same pleasures don't satisfy him anymore, why gatherings leave him restless, why the talk of promotions, possessions, and gossip no longer holds his attention. He still shows up, he still listens, but something has shifted. He notices how much of life is a performance, how people laugh to be accepted, how they hide behind busyness, how they run from silence as though silence were dangerous. And once he sees this, he cannot unsee it. Awakening always carries a cost, and the cost is separation. People still wave, they still invite him, they still talk as they did before, but he no longer responds as they expect. He doesn't join in complaints he doesn't feel. He doesn't laugh at jokes that don't ring true. He doesn't nod along to beliefs he no longer shares. And without any confrontation, without any rejection, distance grows. This is not loneliness, it is solitude. It is the space between the man he once was and the man he is becoming. At first, it feels uncomfortable. He remembers the old belonging, the easy laughter, the sense of being part of something. But slowly he begins to notice that what he thought was belonging was often just conformity. What he thought was connection was often just distraction. And when he lets it fall away, what remains is something quieter, but also more real. He discovers a truth most never realize. Much of human connection is built on habit, not depth. People gather to pass time, not to share truth. They meet to escape their inner lives, not to explore them. They fill the air with words to avoid the silence between them. And when he no longer needs distraction, he sees how dependent others are on it. He doesn't resent them. He doesn't condemn them. He understands. He once lived the same way. But once you've seen through the illusion, you cannot return to it. You cannot pretend noise